Okay, hi everyone. Today I want to tell about the way how to learn English successfully uh, in a short time. Right. So now go with me with the website www.worlds-english.org. The ways to learn English, or we can say how to learn English. So here are some tips which may help you to master the English language. Mean that the tips that can help you to learn English successfully. Right. So we have some steps as following. The first one is speak without fear. Wow. So speak without fear. How can we speak without fear? The biggest problems most people face in learning a new language is their own fears. They worry that they won't say anything correctly or that they will look stupid so they don't talk at all. Don't do this. The fastest way to learn anything is to do it again and again until you get it right. Like anything, learning English requires practice. Don't let a little fear stop you from getting what you want. Right, this is the first thing is how to learn English correctly, successfully. The first thing is speak without fear. Right, go to the second one, how to learn English. Second one is use all of your resources. Even if you study English at a language school, it doesn't mean you cannot learn outside of class. Using as many different sources, methods, and tools as possible will allow you to learn faster. There are many different ways you can improve your English, so don't limit yourself to only one of two places. The internet is a fantastic resource for virtually anything, but for the English, the language learning, it's perfect. So totally don't forget use all of your resources. So mean that you can get all resources related to English learnings and other language learnings around you. You don't focus on just only one school or one place can help you. You have to go outside the class, get a resource, get a method, get a tool as possible as you can, and practice it. Yes. The third one, surround yourself with English. Surround yourself with English. The absolute best way to learn English is to surround yourself with it. Wow. How can we surround ourselves with English? Take note. In English, put English books around your room. Listen to English language radio broadcasts. Watch English news, movies, and television. Speak English with your friends whenever you can. The more English material that you have around you, the faster you will learn, and the most likely it is that you will begin thinking in English because around your room read a material of English. So what do you think? You have to think about English when you go inside your room. You see the English, everything English, so you feel you want to learn English. You watch English, movie, television, books. So English is simple for you. You can use it, you can learn it by yourself with environment around you of English. So this is the third one. So go to the next one, is the fourth. Right, fourth. What fourth? Fourth is listen to native speakers as much as possible. So you have to listen to native speaker as much as possible. There are some good English teachers that have had to learn English as a second language before they could teach you. However, there are several reasons why many of the best schools prefer to hire native English speakers. One of the reasons is that native speakers have a natural flow to their speech that students of English should try to imitate. The closer EFL students can get to his or to these rhythms or flows, the more convincing and comfortable they will become. This is the fourth of how to learn English. The fifth, watch English films and television. Alright. As I mentioned before, surround your room with English. Now don't forget to watch English films and television if you have time. There is not only fun ways that you get happy from watching films and television, but it is also very effective learning English with a funny ways of watching English film and television. By watching English films, especially those with English subtitles, you can expand your vocabularies and hear the flows of speech intonation from the actors in the movies or in televisions, something else. You listen to the news, you can also hear different actions. Action is very important when you use correct accents. So many people around you or foreigner can listen to you easily. So don't forget, follow the actions when you watch English film and television. What the action that you think is correct, that you think is formal. Listen to English music. Alright, this point is 6. Listen to English music. Music can be very effective method of learning English. In fact, it is often used as a way of improving comprehension. The best way to learn through it is to get the lyrics, words to the song you are listening to and try to read them as the artist thinks. There are several good internet sites where one can find the words from most songs. This way you can practice your listening and reading at the same time, and if you like to think, it's also fine. So one way, the 6 is of how to learn English is listen to English music. Listen to English music also good. Have you to practice your ear with the native sound, with the sound that is formal one of English, like songs of English like that. The 7 is study as often as possible. Right. So what study as often as possible they refer to? Only by studying things like grammar, vocabulary, and doing exercises can you really improve your knowledge of any language. Sure. So this time they want to ask you that if you have time, you should study the language that you like. For example, like English, if you have time, you should practice, you studying grammars, you should reminding vocabulary and doing exercise from the grammar books or something else. If you have time, as often as possible, as often as possible you can. Okay, so the next is 8. 8 is do exercises and take tests. Many people think that exercises and tests aren't much fun. However, by completing exercises and taking tests, you can really improve your English. One of the best reasons for doing lots of exercises and tests is that they give you a benchmark to compare your future results with. Often it is by comparing your score on a test you took yesterday with one you took a month or 6 months ago that you realize just how much you have learned. If you never test yourself, you will never know how much you are progressing, how much you have pushed yourself to study English. Yes, so you have to test by doing the exercise and also take tests. Right, start now by doing some of the many exercise and tests on this site and return in a few days to see what you have learned. Keep doing this and you really will make some progress with English. Record yourself. Wow, this way I'm doing it now. I record my voice now. Nobody likes to hear their own voice on tape, but like tests. They like the test. They want to listen the record of tape. It is good to compare your tapes from time to time. How you improve with your sound, with your pronunciation, the English word or another word. So you have to record your voice. You may be so impressed with the progress you are making that you may not mind the sound of your voice as much. Alright, this is the way, also the good ways, the good way how to learn English. And next is listen to English. Wow. At the moment we talk listen to movie, English movie, English films, English music, something. But now they talk again, they say that listen to English. What listen to English mean? By this we mean speak on the phone. Listen to English means we have to talk to many people around us. For example, like talk with people on the phones, or listen to radio broadcasts, or your books with CDs in English. This is different than watching the television and film. And also listen to English songs, because you cannot see the person that is speaking to you. So many learners of English say that speaking on the phone is one of the most difficult things, because they use the wrong phrase, the wrong word when they answer to the another side of their listener or another phoners. It most difficult thing that they do, and the only ways to improve is to practice practice many times, right? Finally, have fun, right? You have to learn English with fun. Don't focus yourself, don't make yourself seriously with studying English. You have to make your feeling of studying English funny. So finally is have fun with learning English. So these are the ways to how to learn English. How to learn English. How can we learn English? So we got many points like I have taught at the moment. So thank you for listening. You will see the new thing, the good thing after you listen to this record. Thank you very much. Okay.